Today I'm going to do my sophomore year recap, and it's basically I'm going to tell you what sophomore year was like for me, and I'm just going to give y'all some advice and high school tips on what to do when you're a sophomore in high school. Okay, so starting from the first period it's Spanish 2, second period I had religion, because I go to a Catholic school, so I had to take religion. Third period I had to take English. Fourth period I had to take Algebra 2. English was American Literature, Algebra 2, and then I had study period or PE, and then I had World History and Biology 1. And we have a choice at my school to take either honors or regular classes, and I took honors classes in all of my classes that I could possibly take. So religion I couldn't take any honors, and obviously study period and PE I couldn't take honors, but the rest of my classes I took honors classes, which moves a lot faster and you learn a lot more material than you do if you were in regular. With that being said, I am on track for junior year to take 2 APs next year. I'm taking AP British Literature and AP US History. So that is a lot, but I can get through it. Secondly, just know that take on what you can. Personally, I could have, dropped an honors class to make my life easier, but I definitely worked so hard this year compared to freshman year. Just know that you're going to work so much harder than you will in freshman year. Just be ready for a huge, like next level. Just know that you're going to be pushed to the next level, and it's very difficult, and until about third or fourth quarter I was not used to how much work and how much pressure they put on you, and that may be just for my school, but definitely I jumped to a next level when I took all those honors classes and when I jumped into my sophomore year. The tests and quizzes, I had about, I'd say 3 to 4 tests every single week. It depended on the material we learned it and how fast we learned the material, but I would say I had about 3 to 4 tests each week, and I could range it from about 5 to 6 quizzes each week. It depends, but I would say the average amount of quizzes could be about 5 to 6. Definitely from everybody that I know personally at my own school, sophomore year was by far the hardest year of high school yet. I heard that junior year is the hardest year. I have no clue. I am going to be a junior in the year 2015-2016, but I will do another junior recap at the end of that year. And that's going to be a lot. I know that because I'm going to take 2 APs. But by far, just know that you're going to take a huge jump from freshman year to sophomore. Definitely also with sophomore year, you are going through a change of maturity, and you're going to, it's very emotional time. Personally, for me, it was very emotional. The past April 2014, I lost one of my dear friends. We're not friends anymore, but she's still living. Don't think that she died, but we had a big falling out, and it was very hard on myself, and that also contributed to the emotional part of sophomore year. And it was very hard seeing her every day. That added to the emotional part, but definitely emotionally wise, you're going to be pushed to your limit sophomore year. I have never cried so much in my entire life sophomore year, and it wasn't just because of friends and drama, because I honestly didn't have that much drama, but it was like the amount of schoolwork, the nights I had to stay up, the amount of stress that I had just at school on a regular basis is what really got to me. And it was very hard on myself, just mentally and physically. I did tennis 3 times a week at first I did it for about 3 hours, 2 times a week, and 1.5 hours 1 time a week, but I just cut it down to 1.5 hours 3 times a week. So definitely keep in mind that can contribute to the stress, the emotions, the hardness of school. But if you don't have any physical activity or sports activity or extracurricular activity, know that it may be a little bit easier, but this is just from my personal experience. just know, have fun in sophomore year. It's just going to be very, very, very difficult. Also, with sophomore year, you learn what procrastination does to you and what procrastination does not do to you. Procrastination is just a ball of like fire. I don't know how to describe it, but you can either hold it and extinguish the flame or just set it on everything. But I definitely learned how to do things every single day so that at the end of the week or at the end of however long you have to do that project or how long you have to do that studying, it won't be so much. So know to do things just a little bit every single day. I know that's really, really, really hard because I did not want to do that at all, because freshman year I could just study the night before, get it, and ace the test. But sophomore year I had to study 2 days in advance, and then I could be able to ace the test. If I studied a day in advance, if I studied just like on the day before the test, I would get either a B or a C. So that's not good. So just know that you want to do things in small increments every single day to make sure that at the end it all builds up and it's a lot easier to comprehend or to do or to just achieve your goals or whatever you want to do. Because I actually took the AP World History exam and I was in an AP course, and I took this huge book, it was about this big, and every single day for about 2 weeks I just went through that book 30 minutes every single day and just flipped through the book. And if I couldn't do it that day, I just extended the time the next day. So if I missed my 30 minutes the first day, I would do an hour the second day, just so I could catch up and do my entire book. So you just have to keep it like that. You want to do things for 30 minutes is not a long time, because 30 minutes goes like that when you're doing homework or something like that. Just know that you do not want to procrastinate, because it sincerely bites you in the butt sophomore year. It bites you bad, because once you know it, the project, the test, the quiz is right on. But with procrastination comes time management, and time management is what I talked about how you should do things. What worked for me was doing things every day, like doing, say for biology, you get tons of notes, tons of terms, tons of everything. So what I did was I took those 4x6 note cards and I cut them in half, and I did every single day that the teacher gave us notes, I did note cards on that. And by the end of all those notes, I was ready for the test, and I could just flip through those note cards. And every single day, because I went and wrote those note cards, I knew a little bit of information. So it was a lot easier to study and just all that stuff. So just find a method that will work for you, that is in that time, like everyday remembering sequence. So by the end you remember. So just find a method that works for you. It may be auditory, like listening through your ears, reading, writing it back down, doing note cards, flipping new note cards, teaching it to another friend, doing like a date, like not a date, but like having your friend work with you, and all that stuff. That may work for you, but note cards personally work for me, and I find that note cards work for a lot of people. So if you want to take my advice and do note cards every single day, that could be like something that could work. And it's very good, because you can kind of remember what's on that little note card, and you remember the section it was in and all that stuff. So it's very different. So that's the hard part of sophomore year. And I'm going to tell you a couple of the fun things that we did in sophomore year. I don't know if you have this at your school, but definitely if you go to a Catholic school, you may have a retreat. So definitely sophomore year, you find you a little bit more about yourself, and you just know a little bit more about you. This was the first year that I made the tennis team. I made the varsity tennis team, and this is my first year ever being in the tennis team. I've been playing tennis for 5 years, and it'll be 5 years this summer, or about right now. So that was very, very exciting with me. I was on the team with 13 other girls. Yes, 13 other girls. We played a lot of matches against other teams, and we did really well this season. If your school offers clubs or extra school activities and you're really interested in doing that, definitely get involved in school. Hey guys, sorry if the lighting or anything changed. My camera died, so I had to charge it, so maybe the lighting changed. But so back to what I was talking about. Get involved in your school, definitely have fun in your school. Don't just attend school, go to school, have fun, you know, get involved in clubs, extracurricular activities. So much fun to hang out with other people that you don't know and to get to know them. It's really fun because I actually went on to a tournament with my whole entire tennis team, and I really connected with most of the girls on my tennis team that I honestly was not friends with before. So definitely get involved in your school and just have fun. Sophomore year is very difficult, but you will have a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll find yourself, because I did. That's where I started, like, you know, developing what my personality was, like who I am as a person, what I like, what I don't like, and all that stuff. So I found out kind of what I am and what I want to do and all that stuff. So hopefully you have so much fun at high school. Definitely just live life. Life is so short. I know you hear this all the time, but definitely there has been a lot of struggles, but sophomore year is a year where it turns around and you can make things better. Anytime, I don't know. Just have fun with it. If you really like this video and you want me to talk about more of my high school experiences or like high school advice, sort of, kinda, so just leave them in the comments below if you like this video, and subscribe for more videos because it's the summer. I plan on making more videos. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Well, I'll see you guys later. Bye!